Welcome back. Well, the season has come to an end for the Vegas Golden Knights. Many fans are asking what's next for the guys in gold. The sports reporter Nick Walters breaks down all the changes the VGK could see during the offseason.
Well, lockers are cleaned out and the Golden Knights have hit the offseason. So now that the 93-game grind has come and gone, let's look to the future in what should be another busy offseason for the VGK.
When you build a team, you want to build a team that has a chance to win a Stanley Cup. I think this team did.
I like our team. I have no problem with any player in that room. I think every one of them is a great teammate. Is there areas of our game that, like in the group, that we could complement better? Probably. We'll evaluate that.
The Knights face big questions before free agency begins on July 1st. Thanks to signings made during the season, some players are already taken care of.
Good for our organization and good for the players involved, the guys that we signed, who I think are really important players on our team.
This offseason, Brandon Saad and Reilly Smith lead a 6-player class of impending unrestricted free agents.
All the guys that are up, the contracts, were all good players for us.
They played well here, so we'll make those decisions, and then depending how that goes, that's going to dictate to some extent what you do on the 1st of July with free agency. But we're going to do everything we can to make our team better.
Reacquired in March after stints with Pittsburgh and New York, original misfit Reilly Smith doesn't want to pack his bags again.
If there's an opportunity to stay here, that'd be great. I think it's probably been the best hockey that I've played through my career has been wearing this jersey. It's a fun group to be a part of. It's a fun place to call home. My family loves it here, but at the end of the day, it's a business and figure it out piece by piece.
Obviously, I hope he stays, and I do vouch for him, so I hope he stays, yeah.
They're going to do the things that they see fit for roster. We're going to be contenders every year. So we know we'll have the roster to compete for a cup every year. And that's all you can ask for from your management.
Nic Hague is a restricted free agent, meaning Vegas can match other teams' offers. The D-man would hit the open market next offseason. Franchise cornerstone Jack Eichel is eligible for an extension that could make the 28-year-old center one of the NHL's highest-paid players. His current deal expires after next season.
See night in, night out what he does for our team, so that'll be a really important piece of business for us, and we sure hope to keep Jack in our organization.
The Golden Knights will have the cap space to potentially add new pieces to the puzzle, addressing offensive issues we saw from 2 straight early playoff exits.
I think the playoffs are extremely important in evaluating your players and evaluating your team. We have a good team, and when you don't win, it's because you didn't score enough. But we also work real hard to defend. So I don't know that I would overreact to the fact that we didn't score enough goals. That's obviously an important part of the game. But we were a good offensive team all year. We were 5th in the NHL in goals scored. So I don't think that it was a chronic issue that you would have expected would be our demise. There's a lot more to it than just taking the stat sheet at the end of the night and looking at it. There's a lot more to it as to who you can trust in playoffs. We do a really thorough job across the NHL at playoff time of using that to complete our evaluations on players off other teams, right, that are playing.
The Knights management has work to do in preparation for Season 9, bringing back familiar faces and adding some new names to know. From City National Arena, I'm Nick Walters, Channel 13 Sports.
Well, now we caught up with some VGK fans to see what offseason moves they would like. Here's what they have to say.
Samsonov, he's a great backup, right? And he got injured, so love to see him come back. Olofsson, he's done a good job. He's been scoring. He's a scoring monster. So I wish we would have gone farther with that. And Reilly Smith, how can you not want him back? He and Karlsson certainly had some magic, and I'd like to see him expand on that magic a little bit. I think they've got something left to contribute.
I think it'd be great to see Reilly Smith stay. He's done so much for our community. He's an asset to the team and clearly kept us extended in the playoffs. So I'd love to see him re-signed. I think Samsonov is another key asset behind Hill. Hill can't do it all. He's got to have a backup behind him. So it'd be great to see them. I'd like to see him make a play for Nic Hague if it's in the cards. I think Olofsson has played a key role. I'd love to see him come back, and Pearson as well. If there's money for them, it'd be great to see them stay.